Meta has rolled back some restrictions on former US President Donald Trump's Instagram and Facebook accounts. Meta says that they are giving the presidential frontrunner a fair chance to indulge with the audiences more freely. The restrictions were in fact placed to keep the Republican candidate from quote-unquote delegitimizing the US presidential elections, which are due in November. The restrictions were put in force after the 6th of January Capitol riots in 2021, and earlier the restrictions also threatened to suspend Trump's WhatsApp as well as Threads account. The suspension was placed over concerns that his posts on social media could actually further aggravate violence. That being said, the lifting of these restrictions will now reduce the chances of Trump's accounts from being suspended if he were to violate the company's guidelines. Meanwhile, reports also suggest that billionaire Elon Musk has made donations to a political action committee which is looking to reinstate Trump at the White House. While the amount that has been donated remains unclear, sources say that it is a very significant amount. The committee, named American PAC, is in fact required to disclose the list of donations on the 15th of July. And the move is a U-turn from Musk's earlier statement of not lending funding to any of the candidates. This comes as Trump has taken over his Democrat contender President Joe Biden in fundraising. And it is important to note that according to reports, this is the most expensive presidential polls in US's history. The President Biden's funding recorded a massive dip after the recent presidential debate, which has increased calls from the Democrats and otherwise to step out of the race, a stance that Biden has rejected, reiterating that he will continue to compete. Now, to add to Trump's gains, his wife and the former First Lady Melania Trump is all set to attend the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee next week, where Trump will be nominated as the Republican candidate. Now, experts in fact say that her presence will boost the Republican narrative of presenting a united front. Donald Trump is also supposed to pick his running mate. Reports suggest that all candidates on his shortlist are men, and these include lobbyists, donors and other campaign operatives. The Ohio U.S. Senator J.D. Vance and Florida Senator Marco Rubio have emerged as leading contenders. While the entire list has not been disclosed, sources claim that North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum and the U.S. Senator Tim Scott are also in the race. It's also important to note that vice presidential candidacy is fluid and it can change pretty quickly. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.